Hello, my name is Jewoo Shin. I'm currently in sophomore grade, and I will give a speech about formal and informal education here at Baylor International Scholars. So, have you ever wondered whether informal or formal education would have a greater impact on your life? As a procrastinator, I often swim in the seas of questions, and this question often emerges from the depth to confront me. What is more important, or what would impact more of your life between formal and informal education? At this point, you might be wondering, what does he mean by formal and informal education? By informal education, I mean all types of learning outside the classroom, such as social or life skills, simply. On the other hand, formal education involves specific academic subjects taught in school, such as science, math, history, and blah blah blah. But the real question is, which one would make your life happier? What is happiness? What would end our story with the line, "and they lived happily ever after"? I have experienced quite a lot of different things throughout my life. I can say with confidence that I have tried more than half of the sports that exist in this world. And I have also been going around trying out different activities like busking, extreme sports, hackathons, and more. What I've come upon through these experiences is that walking through these journeys, I myself have grown up each time and learned something new, learned more about myself. I think being a student not only requires you to thrive for a profession, but also to learn more about yourself, know your capabilities, and arrange the starting blocks of your happy life. Likewise, I actually found a lot of enjoyable things myself, widening my horizons. For example, I figured out what could be my major during when I was preparing for a science fair last year. Besides, informal education taught me how wide and endless this world is. It has also correlated with formal learning by connecting scientific knowledge or thinking processes with various real-life experiences, those innovative thoughts that randomly come up to your mind when you're doing something. For instance, alluding to what I have said before, I decided my major during preparation for a science fair. I was like, if I change or use another substance in this experiment, wouldn't it make this object more profitable, long-lasting, or durable? Then one day I realized I tend to relate everything to either chemistry or material science. I mean, since before then, I kind of had the idea of chemistry might be fun, but this realization actually sparked my idea, and I started to study chemistry on my own. I mean, I already revealed that I wish to major in chemistry, so it wouldn't be that surprising, but as the more I dug deeper into this field of science, the more the desire struck my heart. Desire to master this chemistry. But the thing is, this wasn't only for me, since I saw several of my friends also have this moment of realization that sparked their interest one day. By the way, none of their sparks came from classes. They were all trying out something new or enjoying their hobbies, inquiring into their interests. This was my case, and it's essential to acknowledge that this kind of experience might also come to any other students. But please be aware, this opportunity won't present itself to students automatically. Similar to TV shows, where new connotation and incidents require a new episode to start, students need to undergo special occurrences to have those aha moments. Formal education undeniably lays the foundation for professional development. It's a fact beyond dispute. However, to live a good life, to live a happy life, informal education is equally important, or it might even be more pivotal than formal education. John Dewey, a United States philosopher, American philosopher, once said, "Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself." The reason why I pointed out the importance of informal education is because I felt it through my skin. As a student, yes, what we learn in the classroom would help us develop our professions for our future job. However, it didn't feel like it was teaching me how to be happy, or should I say, how to live a happy life. I thought, then, how did things I learned from various other occasions, or how did informal learning develop me? As someone who has experienced enough of both sides of education spectrum, and someone who is living a not perfect but enjoyable life, I should say, it's not the best. Then, what if a person undergoes only one type of education throughout their life? Upon reflection, numerous real-life examples come up to my mind. Let's take South Korea, for instance, renowned for its intense education environment that offers limited freedom and opportunities for informal education. All they do is study, stuck inside a cage full of work. Their daily life literally being home, school, academy, back home, school, academy. OECD adverted that for causes of death for South Korean teenagers, suicide has been taking position of the crown for 11 years straight. And this data was from 2021, so it might be even more at this point. With around 40% of the student body expressing severe academic stress, OECD adverted that South Korea is ranked last in OECD's Teenager Happiness Index. It is a well-known fact already, but do you know what the happiness ranking of South Korea among the 38 OECD countries is? We are ranked 7th from the bottom. This raises a question that has likely crossed everyone's mind at least one point. Would formal education and the professionalism it will give consequently bring happiness? Then, on the other hand, does it not require education to increase the happiness rate? Now let's take a look at countries that do not provide formal education. For instance, according to the representative of Nigeria UNICEF, Nigerian children are not getting enough formal education, with over 10 million children wandering around their house for their entire day. So how happy are they? They are ranked in the 93rd place among the 134 countries surveyed in 2022. Not good at all, is it? Like this, being extremely tilted towards one type of education is also worthless. Hence, determining which type of education is better is pointless. Yes, the impact of formal versus informal education on living a good life can vary for individuals regarding their own values and goals. However, it becomes crucial to consider the proportion of one's life affected by each type of education. If you are to pick some benefits or areas of affection of formal education, it would be specialized knowledge, skills, and professions, and jobs. In contrast, informal education, it will be your lifelong learning, practical skills, personality, social skills, and many other essential parts of your life. Informal education affects many factors of your life, yourself. You cannot disregard the significance of it. True meaning of education doesn't mean much, for education is for enhancing the quality of life. If you think about it, formal education, or money, might change how you live, but what really matters in living a happy life is depending on you, though it may sound a little cliche, your mindset. And what develops your mindset? Informal education. Simple. Students should not be confined like hamsters within the walls of a predetermined educational structure throughout their lives. Instead, they deserve the freedom to step outside, delve into diverse experiences, unearth knowledge from the world around them, navigate the unknown, like Elsa, and confront challenges head on. Let them go out and dig some dirt, get lost and confront a predator, face some challenges. Let the episode start. Myself too, as I continue with my life here in Valor and furthermore in university, in military. After graduation, I will thrive for a happier life by getting outside and facing the endless world full of hardship. Each day, I will learn something new, whether it is inside my classroom or not, and thrive and prosper in life. Thank you.
So